All right, everybody. Thank you guys for joining in. This is Untrendy Collective. We've got a special show today. Our show is always about the goal is to always build men, and we want to meet them where they're at, whatever they're going through. We want to inspire you, and we want to always have something that when you tune into our program, there's something for you to hold on to. There's something for you to grab onto and say, "Man, this is awesome. I needed this today," and I think you guys are in for a treat today. We having a phenomenal guest on, an inspiring guy. I'm very thankful and fortunate I get to call him a friend, a close personal friend of mine. Great dude, very good guy, and his name is Sanchez Tanniehill. Sanchez, welcome to the program, brother.
What's up? What's up? Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. How
Ab-
y'all doing?
Absolutely, man. Hey, we're
Yes,
thankful that
sir.
you joining the collective today, the Untrendy
Yes.
Collective. We're happy to have you, my man.
I'm grateful to be here. Grateful to be here.
That's cool, man. Look, we know that you have a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people
Yeah.
know Sanchez and what he's got going on currently with the movies, the books. There's a lot of things happening.
Everything.
It is. It is a lot happening always, and every day is something different, something new, and we're always seeing God use you in amazing ways.
Yes,
But
sir.
but God, He always uses stories, obstacles, things in our lives that may seem very difficult, and
Hmm.
not so great at the moment. But He's so awesome, and we talk about this
Yes.
time and time again on this program, how He's able to take that and do some amazing things with it. And your
Yes, sir.
story is exactly that. So kind of take us, yours is a little different. And that's why we wanted
Yeah.
to have you on the show, man. So take us back kind of to the beginning, when you were brand new in this world. It was just a little
Okay.
Sanchez. Uh, and I can't even imagine you even then. You must have been full of
Yes.
full of cool points, as they say.
Yes, sir. I
Um,
was
but take us back through that, my man.
okay. I was born a healthy child, but at the age of 6 weeks old, I had a stroke. Um, the doctors, the physicians told my parents that he ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna live. If he come out of this, he'll be a vegetable. And my mom kept believing. Lord rest her soul. She kept believing, kept believing. Slept on the floor for 3 weeks. Stayed in the hospital for 3 weeks. Then go home. She went home only one time, and then they made a wrong decision. Oh, but after that, she never went home. And look at me now. I'm 42, 41 years old, and I'm standing here today. Went through grade school. I went to Thompson. Shout out to the Warriors.
There we
Uh,
go.
so grown up in church all my life. Monday through Sunday, every day in church every day. So yeah.
That's man, that's such a beautiful story, an inspiring story to
Yes,
have
sir.
those that rough beginning. Tell
Mm-hmm.
us, it sounds like the doctors had their diagnosis, the doctors had
Mm-hmm.
their opinions, whatever. But your mom sounds like she really wasn't having it. She
Mm-mm.
sounds like a
Mm-mm.
lady that's a confident lady. Uh,
They,
excuse me
them
about that.
doctors, them doctors was running when they saw her coming.
Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. So kind of
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about your mom, her
Mm.
personality. What
My mom,
she
my
meant to
mom
you.
was, my mom was full of faith. She full of faith. She didn't play. Um, uh, a godly woman. She was a godly woman, and she had challenges herself. She had heart failure, kidney failure, diabetes, but out of all that, she kept going. She she would make sure we was gonna be into something. She told my oldest brother, I'm gonna give you 1 week to get your stuff together after he graduated from school, and if it ain't that, you go into the military. So she challenged us.
Sounds like it, man. It sounds like a wonderful upbringing, by a very
Hmm.
strong mother. Uh,
Yes, sir.
unfortunately, she's passed. She's moved on.
Hmm.
How is that? How have you been able to process that? How have you leaned on God during
Yeah,
those times when your mother did ultimately pass and go to heaven?
Emery, nothing but the grace of God. Nothing but the grace of God, and people like y'all surrounded me. To help me push to keep going. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it looks like, you gotta keep going. And that's what I do every day. I Y'all ask me what's your plan today. I don't have no plan. I'm just going with the flow.
That's right.
Going with the flow and expecting what God has for me.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
So yes, sir.
That's a life that truly is
Mhm.
dependent on God. Truly is
Mhm.
saying, God, what do you want me to do today?
Mhm.
How do you want to make? How do you want to use me to be impactful today?
Yes.
I
One.
think
I,
that's a beautiful thing.
my motto is one person at a time.
I like it.
Each day, one person at a time. You ain't gonna rescue everybody. One person. Take that one person. You know.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you can do. And we talk about that on this show a lot. Is obviously we'd want to reach everybody, and
Mhm.
that's always a goal per se. But
Mhm.
realistically, it's gonna be one at a time,
Mhm.
one heart at a time, one soul at a time, one person at a time.
Yep.
And that's
Yep.
it's a beautiful thing, man. So obviously, or I'm assuming you grew up a little bit different
Mhm.
as far as some maybe some challenges or things that you dealt
Mhm.
with, from the stroke whenever you were a
Mhm.
baby. How Tell us, kind of talk us through that. How did you deal with that? How did
I had
learning how to talk and sing and all that kind of stuff?
yes.
Kind of take
I
us through
had
that.
I had to learn again. Learn all over. I'm still learning today. I'm still learning today. Like for instance, I don't read like everybody else read. I mimic stuff, the stroke, and that that left side. But
See,
uh, but yeah, I mimic stuff. So I'm still learning today. I had to learn how to walk again. I don't drive, but I ride a bike though.
hey, tell us about that electric Harley Davidson you got, man.
Hey, be honest with you, that was the best thing that ever happened to me when my mom passed away. It gave me, which I forgot the word what it's called.
Like some independence, I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I don't gotta. There's still Ubers out here, but I ain't gotta wait on nobody, to come to church and stuff around the city, you know. And I told the Lord, I said, when you take my mama, I will not be depressed. I will not be depressed. So whatever you gotta do, make it happen.
That's so
Make
inspiring.
make it happen. Whatever you gotta do. Yeah, I had some times. Like I just came out with a single. It's called 21 Days. And it talks about what I went through during that time. How I sat in my grief. But I didn't stay there though. I did not stay there. So, but yeah.
That's beautiful, and
Whew.
it's kind of one of those things that's easily said, um,
Mm-hmm.
but but you don't really need to say it. I don't
Mm-mm.
really hear you talk about this too much.
Mm-mm.
That's kind of why I asked the question,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's so important. You're not. It's not only saying it; you're living that out every day,
Mm-hmm.
and your joy, how you touch people, how you talk
Yes,
to people,
sir.
present yourself. I think that's where our testimony I think is the strongest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's one thing to sing it. It's one thing to
Right.
write about it. It's one thing to
Right.
have in a movie. And those are all awesome things.
Mm-hmm.
But to the action you take every day, how you present yourself
Mm-hmm.
speaks volumes. I mean,
Yep.
I know you get this with people coming up to you, and I do as well with me.
Mm-hmm.
Man, people are watching. You
Yeah.
don't realize it, but
Yep.
they're observing, they're noticing,
Yep.
and nothing is gonna speak louder than your everyday testimony.
Thank you.
And
Yep.
I think that's beautiful.
And and I tell everybody got a story to share. It's up to you to share it. Everybody have a testimony. My testimony and I'd be like yours. Your testimony and I'd be like mine. but everybody got a testimony or story to share.
Yeah.
You know.
That's so right. Everybody is very much.
Mhm.
God uses each person, our finger prints, right? Our, f-
Mhm.
we're unique, and He uses that with our stories, our testimonies, our trials. Um,
Mhm.
and I think He does that because each of us can reach someone different. Someone
Mhm.
that I may be able to reach, you might not be able to, and vice versa.
Mhm.
Um,
Yep.
so I think that's a beautiful thing. So we'll kind of go into your voice, finding your voice. Hey, it's more. Not only is your voice famous, your laugh is famous. I can hear you from man. When I'm in church, I hear something in the back. I'm like, oh, that's Sanchez laughing. Everybody knows that giggle, if you will. So,
Yeah.
at 4 years old,
Mhm.
you already knew, I guess, at that point, or you were kind of coming into your own that. Um,
Yeah. I got a karaoke machine every year for Christmas. Every year for Christmas, and it's VHS tapes around here me singing around the house.
no way, I got to see those, man.
Yeah.
You need to be posting those on Facebook. That would be epic. That's cool.
Yes. So, my cousin got me into singing. I recorded my first CD in 2003, and then graduated in 2003.
I was about to ask you how old you were. So you were
It,
about 17, 18 years old. Wow.
yep, I was bootlegging out of the cars, passing out cassettes.
Wow. Just a young pup out there.
Yep, yep. But we growing up singing. My family sings and
Sure.
stuff. So my mom sang in a choir. Yeah.
So where did that confidence come from? Because
My cousins.
really,
Yeah, they said just do it.
just do it. Don't even worry about it. God
Just,
got you.
yep, yep. I said,
That's cool.
okay, here we go.
So
But
kind of.
but
Go
I,
ahead.
I look I look at it this way. My audience ain't your audience. You know what I'm saying? It's different lanes. I stay in my lane, and yep. So
That's so true. Everybody's got
the,
their own lane. Everybody's got their
yep.
own what they want to listen to,
Mhm.
what they want to sing.
Mhm.
So it's really crazy that this little baby that doctors wanted to give up on,
Mhm.
growing up into this confident guy that you are, all the way to wanting to sing at such a young age, which is
mhm.
crazy. And then at some point you're singing across stages in America,
Mhm.
even American Idol, right? At some point, did you
Yes,
do American Idol?
I went tried out for American Idol in 2000 and I think it was 2004, 2005.
Okay,
When they came to Birmingham, I made it to the second round.
so cool, man.
But the second round was on, well, the first round through the news,
Sure,
and then
sure,
you automatically make it to the second round.
got you.
Hmm.
Now
And
take us to these three words, right? God did it. Your
uh-huh,
your ministry, your book, your movie,
uh-huh,
the song, they all carry this same name. God did it. Why
hmm.
why those three words?
It came to me. It came to me late at night, laying in the bed, and I was just tired of making music. I told the Lord, "This gotta mean something. It gotta mean something." So
Hmm.
He kept on saying, "God did it. God did it." I said, "God did it." So, and it just stuck with me. I said, "I'm gonna ride this thing out till it can't go no more."
Wow, man, that's so beautiful
Yep.
to have that connection with God and God's speaking life through you in these
Mm-hmm.
three words that are so profound. I mean,
Right.
there's not many three words that you can put together that would have such an impact.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really need to even really explain.
Yeah. Right.
It's like God did it. It's like
It make
it
you think.
carries. It
Yeah.
does.
I
It
like
does.
stuff to make you think. All my all my merchandise is something to make you think. Keep praying. You know. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. that's giving the God the glory for all He has done.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I said it ain't no drinking.
Right. It's a different cheers.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. No, I get it, man. I think that that's so cool. That
Mhm,
phrase and not only hearing that from God, but saying, "Hey,
mhm.
I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna do something with it." You know,
Yep.
I'm going to the things that you've done in my life. I want to shine that to God, point
Right,
to
right.
God.
It
Always
ain't
doing that.
it ain't me. It's all Him.
Um, if someone only remembered one sentence from your
Mhm.
life and we've got a lot more of the program coming, but I was just thinking off the cuff here, if somebody wanted to remember only one sentence from your life,
Mm,
what
mm,
would you want it to be? I know that's a tough one.
mm.
What you think?
Determined.
Mm, I like that. Determined.
Mhm.
I would say if anybody meets you,
Mhm.
even just for a couple minutes, that's gonna stand out, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, very, very,
Yep.
very determined. Um,
Mhm.
God's definitely given you a gift, a talent, a skill set of determination. I would say that
Mhm.
you can get through anything that you put your mind to. Wouldn't you say?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yep.
I love that. So I was trying to think. Were you? How was that? How was that first time? Like I know that you were singing around the house and you were singing.
Mhm.
What was the first time? Do you remember the first time that you were on stage, like in some kind of public
Mm.
stage, singing? What was that like? What was going through your head? Were you maybe hearing
It,
your mom's
it
voice, or I mean, what is that like?
it was my sixth grade talent show.
Wow,
Sixth grade talent show. I sung
sixth grade.
I believe I could fly.
That was the song.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good one, man. You can't beat that. Heck no,
Yes,
man.
it was sixth grade talent show. I was nervous. I had I had a graduation robe on.
Graduation robe while you were singing,
Yeah, yeah,
dude. That's so awesome, man. I wish.
yes. It was nervous, but we made it through. The crowd helped me through.
Yeah, that's good, man. And you know, kind of segueing to this question, what's responsibility, I guess, comes from, or what responsibility comes with carrying a testimony like yours? Because I mean, there is a bit of weight to it, a bit of responsibility, and
Hmm.
what does that feel like for you?
Mm, wow, that's a hard word.
That's a tough one right there.
That's a tough one.
I'll tell you this, just from someone who's sort of got a chance to view you and to see you
Huh?
firsthand. Um, I could tell you take it very serious.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
will say that you're taking it very, very serious on how every day you go about the way you are
Mm-hmm.
with people. So
Yes.
I would say you take that testimony very, very seriously.
Yes, sir. Ain't no sense playing with it.
No, no,
God didn't play with us.
yeah, that's right, man. That's so true. So I hear that you got a movie, right?
Yes,
A
sir.
movie.
Yes, sir.
Um, watching someone, I guess, kind of tell your story,
Mm-hmm.
that's got to be kind of weird, kind of
Mm-hmm.
awesome, kind of surreal.
Mm-hmm.
What has that experience been like?
It was amazing. It gave me chills. It gave me chills, but it was amazing. The incredible actors, incredible from around Birmingham, Alabama, incredible, and New York. But yeah, it was amazing.
That's good, man. Was there maybe one scene that hit you harder than you expected? Kind of going through the movie, is there one scene that kind of was like, man, that really stuck out to me?
Mm, yes, I always like it's a part the baby scene, and then the school scene when my mom came in there.
Kind of take us through that scene. I think I still have you, Sanchez. I think I lost you there for a little bit.
Sorry,
You all right? You might have to hit your video.
somebody was calling me.
Nah, you good, brother? It's all good, my man. This is part of the awesomeness.
Yeah,
Now,
I like the counselor thing with my mom.
now, can you before we continue on, can you get that video back up? I think your video kind of you might have to press.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I think you kind of right now. I just have your audio. Let's see. Do you see where it has where you can put your video back on? Is there an option for that?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead and do that. Blowing you up.
Yeah, I'm finna turn. Can I turn it on airplane mode?
You can put it on do not
Hello.
respond or whatever it's called. That button on there. I think airplane mode might knock you out of Wi-Fi.
Hello. Can you see me?
I can hear you. I still can't see you yet. Can you see me?
I can see you.
Yeah, I still can't see you. Let's see. Let's see. I still don't have you here yet.
Oh,
It's weird. Let's see.
you mean log out, log back in?
Yeah, you may need to. You can try
Okay.
that. Let's see her. There's my
Can you
guy.
see? My bad. Did it mess
You
up
good?
everything?
No, you good, man. Don't even worry
Okay.
about it, man.
Okay.
It's
Woo.
all good. You look good, man. You might even look a little better, man. I don't know what you did on the shoulder, but it's all good, man. Let's see here. Well, um, so I was gonna ask. We were talking about the movie and kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I think you were talking about a scene. I believe you said with your mom. Um,
Yes.
kind of
The
walk us through that.
um the the counselor scene at the I ain't gonna give too much of the movie
Sure,
away.
sure, sure. Just
Uh
kind of how
the
it impacted you.
the counselor scene when she talked to the counselor in the office.
Hmm.
She said, "My son don't need no gutter guards. You treat him, you treat him like the rest of them. If he act up, discipline him."
Wow, man,
Yep.
your mom sounds like a very special lady.
Yes.
And I think she sounds like she raised you so biblically. You know,
Mhm.
I think today we see a lot of parents that are getting away from that discipline,
Mhm.
and you see the consequence of that. You know, there's issues with that, but I think
Mhm.
having a mom who has a strong backbone, a strong personality, saying, "Hey, we're going to raise my son how the Bible says, the godly
Yep.
way. If he's no special or different than anybody else, if he gets out of line, if you
Mhm.
need to show him, you make sure
Right.
you discipline him." And I think
Right.
you're seeing that the fruit of that today. With your
Mhm.
success and how you handle yourself, how you treat people. I think that's so beautiful, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It really is. So if someone is in the movie theater or at a festival or a film festival, wherever they're going to watch the
Mhm.
movie on a streaming service, they're
Mhm.
watching this, and you know, I'd love for you to speak maybe directly to someone. Um, what do you want them, I guess, to get out of that movie? Like, what do they
Uh,
leave the theater with?
don't give up. You can be anything you want to be. Number one, put God first. Put him first, and watch him work in your life. Watch him work in your life. Don't don't get discouraged. If he did it for me, he could do it for you. I came in this thing with nothing. I came in this thing with nothing. No, nothing. I don't know where I was gonna get the money from. And God just say, "Here you go, finish it, finish it." And God did it.
God did. Well said. God did it, man. Man, I love that so much.
Yeah, yeah. I
It,
came in there with nothing, so don't give up.
it's so true, but it parallels
Mm-hmm.
life because you come into life with nothing,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
You're born with
Yep.
nothing, and God does all these amazing
Mm-hmm.
things in your life,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
no matter how you start, right? If you start,
Yep.
maybe
Uh,
in a great way, if you start
yep.
in a not so great way,
Right.
God
Right.
doesn't change.
I
It ain't
think
no different to God. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was like 4 years ago I spoke that thing when we was working out
Yeah,
around the corner. Hey.
we did.
Am-
We did. I remember the heck. I was Sam Fraser's trainer for a while, and
yeah.
we working out, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna do a movie. We got." I'm like, "Movie? What you talking about, man? Why don't you do another push up, man? We're doing a movie." He's like, "We doing a movie, man." I said, "All right, we doing a movie." So, and a few years later goes by, and sure enough,
Yep.
full
God
circle,
did
man.
it.
Full circle.
So don't give up.
Yeah, it's
Don't
true.
don't yeah.
And kind of in that same vein, if there's someone maybe that's sitting in a doctor's office right now, or maybe that could be themselves, or maybe there's a loved one they have sitting in a doctor's
Mhm.
office, or there's maybe some news they're about to get, or there's some news that they just got, or
Mhm.
just kind of that's such a tough feeling, kind of a sickening in your stomach
I
feeling. What would you tell that
yeah.
person?
I know it's cliche, but trust God. Trust God. You know. You gonna have some doubts. You gonna have some doubts, but believe.
That's it. I think that's I think sometimes that's like you said, it's kind of cliche. It's so simple, but I think God
Hmm.
operates in. Excuse me, my camera is going crazy on me sometimes. I think God operates in practicality so many times. There's a lot of complexities to God that we don't understand, but I think
Hmm.
many times He operates very simply in that way of just, hey,
Hmm.
I know you're going through this storm,
Hmm.
just trust me.
Hmm.
I like in the Bible how when he's in the boat with some of the disciples, and there's that big storm that comes through, and they're all freaking out because they're like, man, this guy's sleeping in the boat. They're freaking out. They got so much going on, and guys just sleeping in the boat. Like it's all good.
Hmm.
I got this.
Yep. Yep.
What you worried about?
Mm-hmm.
And I think about that so many times when I'm going through my daily life
Right.
of different normal, normal challenges that we go through. And I'm like, man, God's got this.
Right.
He's gonna do it. God did it,
Yep. Yep.
all the
That's
time.
it. That's it.
I like to do these rapid fire questions. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say a couple words, and then you gotta complete what that is. So complete these. God is.
Good.
Faith is.
Mm. Next one.
Next, pass. Pass. I never had a pass before. All right. No, I'm messing. Hope is.
Awesome.
That's good. Miracles are.
True.
Purpose is.
Pass.
Like, just keep it moving, man. Just keep it moving. All right. So one word that describes your journey.
Amazing.
Mm, so true. One Bible verse you return to often. Is there like one Bible verse that you just.
Philippians 4 and 13. I can do all things through Christ that gives me strength.
Mm, that's powerful, man. One thing that your mom taught you. Just one. I'm sure she taught you a lot, but one thing.
Keep going.
And one thing heaven will be like. Is there something in your brain you say one thing heaven is going to be like this?
No worries.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And it's going to be a beautiful.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful thing. You did well on those, man. You only passed on two, so you get like an A minus. That's still pretty good. See? So I like to ask every guest this: what does living an untrendy life mean to you?
Mm, no boundaries.
I like it.
No boundaries. J- just living by day.
That's it. And I think that's so important for people
Hmm.
to say, hey, there's not a. I'm sure when you were born, doctors wanted to put you in a box, right? They wanted to put
Hmm.
you in, and they'll say, hey, this is the diagnosis. This is where this fits in. But God is saying, hey, man, there is no box. There is no boundary. It's
Hmm.
limitless with God. You can do all things
Yep.
through God, like you just said in Philippians. And I think that's something that I want all of my, untrendy followers and untrendy collective to
Hmm.
always go by. So, all right, man. So as we're closing, where can people find your music?
They can go on my website, got SanchezTanniehill.com, or they can just type it, Google me, Google
Okay.
Sanchez, and it all pull up right there.
And
Amazon.
where can
Uh,
people watch the movie
they gotta catch one of the streamings around Alabama for right now.
for right now? And
Yes,
how do
sir.
you find that schedule?
On my website, SanchezTanniehill.com.
I love it. And what about the book? Tell us about the book real quick. You got a couple books, I think. Where
Yes,
can they get it?
I got a kids version and I got a adult version.
Okay.
They can get it on my website, or Books a Million, or Amazon, anywhere that books are sold at.
Now you have a ton of phenomenal ministries. One of them is the Stroke Awareness Ministries.
Yes,
How can people support that ministry?
they can go to goddidit.com and
GodDid.com.
and and click the link and it's right there. Or you can go to my website, SanchezTanniehill.com.
Well, hey man, I appreciate you joining us today. And your story reminds us that man may have an
Come
opinion,
on,
he may have a diagnosis,
come on.
people can doubt, but the word of
Hmm.
God has absolutely no limit. God
Come
has the
on.
final say.
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate you reminding of us that in such a creative way, such an inspirational way. Thank you so much, Sanchez.
Yes, sir. God bless you. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you guys. Remember, stay untrendy.